One of the ways to avoid grammatical error in English is to master your Concord. My name is Adeze and I teach English. Today we are going to discuss English or grammatical Concord. So, what is Concord in English? This is simply subject-verb agreement. In other words, your subject must agree with your verb in a sentence. Let us put it this way. The noun, which is the performer of the action being your subject, must agree with the verb. It must agree with the verb in number. So if the subject or performer is singular, the verb has to also be singular. That is Concord in English. How do you know when your subject is singular? How do you know when your verb is singular? When one person or thing performs the action, the subject is singular. That also means that the verb will be singular. To identify singular nouns or subjects, you do not add s to the subject. It has to be just one person or one thing performing the action. For instance, a boy is singular, but when you say boys, you are making it a plural noun. So without the s, your subject is singular. When you also have just one person, Uche in that sense is singular, but when you have Uche and James, you are making it plural because you have two persons performing the action. On the contrary, when verbs are singular, they take s. So to denote singular verbs, you have to add s to the verb. To make it plural, you leave the verb in its base form. Let me give an example. I can say, the teacher teaches really well. The teacher is singular, the verb has to be singular, so I said teaches and not teach. In this sense, my subject, the teacher, which is singular, has agreed with my verb, which is also singular. I can also say, the boy goes to school every day. The boy goes to school every day. Boy singular, goes singular. If I want to make this plural, I will say, the teachers teach well. In this sense, teachers have become plural because I added s. The verb has become plural because I removed the s. So I said, the teachers teach well. The boys go to school. There are exceptions to this rule. Exception number 1. When two subjects refer to one person, you leave the verb in the singular. For instance, if I say, my father, the president of this country, is here. My father and the president of this country is here. Everything refers to one person. My father is still the president of this country, so I'm going to leave the verb in the singular, and that's why I used is. The next exception would be when two things are linked to one. You still leave the verb in the singular. Let me give an example. Rice and beans is good food. Rice and beans is good food. I'm talking about a particular dish, rice and beans. I'm not talking about two different things. Therefore, I am still going to leave my verb in the singular. There are a lot of rules to Concord. We also have other kinds of Concord. But so far, I hope you've learned something today. If you have, don't forget to share this video. Don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section. Don't forget to tell me what you want to learn next. And I will be super glad to talk about that. Till then, stay safe. Take care of yourself, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.